and welcome to this lesson on this marvellous Scottish jig, and it's called Looking for a Partner. It was written by pipe major James Braidwood from Stenhousemuir in Scotland. There is a C part to this which is fiendishly complicated, and I might get to that at a later date. I think we've got plenty to be going on with just the A and the B part, so let's get into it. Jimmy Shand did a recording of this a few years ago, and it's probably worth checking out, as is Anna Hatter's version, which does include the infamous C part. Just a bit of background stuff here before we get started. We're in the key of D major, so the D row, this outside row is going to be your main row, and therefore on my music those notes on that row will have the normal heads, and notes on the G row will have diamond heads. That's peculiar to my music, of course. We're in 6/8 time, which gives us that kind of rumpty-tumpty feel, counted. I mean, if you counted it at the proper speed, it'd be kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is obviously ridiculous. You can't count that, so you sort of go 1, 2, 1, 2. You count the two main groups, and that way you can make sense of it. So I've set my metronome to 100 beats per minute, and to 2 beats the bar. That gives us kind of this, which is a bit slow, but it's a good speed to learn it at, I think. So you might want to set your metronome to the same tempo, and then once you've learnt the tune, sort of speed it up a bit. We're starting off in pos H, as I call it, position home. So on this third button start instrument, the third button down on the D row on the push is D. So if I put my first finger there, and my fingers 2, 3 and 4 sequentially underneath that, that's what I call position home, pos H. And in fact, it's the second finger we need to start the tune on the note F sharp. So that's your opening position, position home. We do move down to pos plus 1, which is down here, and pos plus 2, which is down here. It does move around a fair amount. So let's look at the first bar. So 6 beats, you've got a crotchet, quaver, then 3 quavers. So you're going to count that slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I play it really slowly for you. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. Obviously it won't be that slow, but that's what we're aiming for. That's the feel we're aiming for. And so what have we got there? We've got F sharp 3 times. That's finger 2, like I said, on the push. Button above on the pull will give you the E, and the same button pushed in will give you the D. I put a dagger underneath that note, indicating you could, I'm not saying you have to, but you could sound that note just by changing the direction of the bellows. You don't have to repress the button. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in the main beats, that's 1, 2, like that, see? The bass line for that first bar, this being in the key of D, your D basses are going to be, I think, exclusively at the chin end, so they've all got asterisks by them. So D bass, remember the capital letter is the bass note. Finger 2, it's button 2, outside row, and D chord, lowercase d, with the asterisk is the D chord there, which is button 1 on the outside row. So now, it is par, but it's pa, pa, pa. So the the first falls on beat 1. The pa, the chord, falls on the third beat of the bar. The next D bass falls on beat 4, and the final D chord falls on beat 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put that with the right hand, and you have this. So it's quite tricky to get into. Once you get the feel for it, it's not so bad. It's that just getting going that's tricky at first. Okay, so that's your first bar.